Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Talia and I'm so happy that you're watching today because I am reviewing the new Kylie Jenner palettes from her new Weather collection. I'm super excited about these palettes. This one is Calm Before the Storm and I bought this one, and then this one is Eye of the Storm and my roommate bought this one, so it works out because I can review both of them for you guys. What I'm going to do is kind of give you the pros and cons of these palettes, and I'm also going to do some swatches for you, so make sure you watch until the end because that's where they'll be. Before we get into this video, make sure to check out my social media. I'll have it linked down below in the description. You can check out my Instagram and my Twitter, and also make sure to subscribe to my channel because I post videos every week. But now we can go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so I'm going to start off talking about the pros of these palettes. We can start off on a good note. So the first thing that I think about when I see these palettes is just how beautiful they are. Like, they're so gorgeous. If you haven't seen them already, this is the Calm Before the Storm, some really pretty pastels in here, and then this is Eye of the Storm, which is more of some darker colors, but they're still super pretty. And I just love how different these palettes are. I don't have any other palettes that are anywhere similar to the Calm Before the Storm palette. Like, these pastels in here are just so different. I don't have any colors like this. And then just the setup of the Eye of the Storm palette, like, I haven't seen a palette that has these kinds of colors together, so I just think they're really cool and they're really beautiful, and that's initially why I wanted to buy mine, and that's why my roommate also wanted to buy hers. Also, with these palettes, they let you be really creative with your makeup. Like, I'm wearing the glittery green and yellow shades from my Calm Before the Storm palette today, and I would never wear colors like this typically, but these palettes just let you have fun with your makeup. They let you be creative, so I really love how different the colors are, and it just lets you have fun, and I really love that. Also, just a little side note, I really love the Calm Before the Storm palette because when you look at this, you just think of like spring and Easter, and it's just like the perfect time because we're getting close to Easter and it's like kind of close to spring, you know, so it's super cute and I love it. And my favorite thing about both of these palettes is the glitters in them. Like, they're so pigmented and they're so pretty, especially in the Calm Before the Storm. You would think, since they're like these pastel shades, that they wouldn't have much pigment, but they do, and I love them. I just think they're so pretty. And then the shimmers in this palette as well are super pigmented. Like, the silver you will see when I swatch is so pigmented and it's so beautiful. So I would definitely say that I really love the glitters more than the mattes in these palettes. But those are just some of the pros of these palettes that I think are kind of important and will help you to decide if you want to buy this product or not. Next, we can go ahead and get into the cons. So I hate talking about the cons because you never want anything to be bad with your makeup, but there is sometimes, which sucks, but it's okay. Alright, so the first thing that I was a little disappointed about with these palettes is that they're a lot tinier than you think they are. I don't know if it was just me when I got this product, but when I saw it, like, it was a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Like, when I just hold them up, they probably don't look that small, but if I compare this to, like, the Naked palette from Urban Decay, like, there's a pretty big difference there. Or just the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Like, there's a significant difference in these palettes. I mean, with these other palettes, they're a little more expensive and they have a few more shades. However, I still think these are just tinier than I thought they would be. So I don't really know if that's a con, but it's just something that kind of caught my eye and was like, threw me off a little bit. And then also, still on the packaging, when I got my palette, some of the individual little eyeshadows in here were like not fully pressed into the container. Some of them were just like kind of crooked. They're just really weird, like popping out of the container. And my roommate actually experienced the same thing with her palette. So I'm assuming that it happened with a lot of people. So that's just something you don't want when you pay $40 for a product. I don't want the eyeshadows to be almost falling out of some of them already. So that's definitely disappointing. Again, it's $40, it's not cheap, so you don't want your product already kind of messed up. So that's just my opinion. So the next con is more just towards the Calm Before the Storm palette, and it's about the matte shades. since they're pastel shades, they come off a little chalky, and I want to say that it's just because they're pastels and they're matte, like they're gonna look a little chalky. So I'm not like super disappointed about it, but I know some people it might be a little too chalky for some people's likings, but I really think it's just because of the colors of them, not because of like the formula. So I still like mine, but I know some people might be disappointed with that, so that could be a possible con if you get this palette. However, the mattes in the Eye of the Storm palette are fine since they're not pastel shades, so these ones are pretty good. They don't seem very chalky to me, at least. And then also just a con in general about these palettes, and I think you would know this if you're gonna buy it because you've looked at the shades, but you can't really get a full look out of one of these palettes. I mean, you could try to get a full look out of these colors, and you might be able to out of these colors. However, typically you're gonna have to dip into some other palettes to finish off your eye look. I personally don't think it's a big deal because, like I said, I like using some neutrals and then I like popping in some color from my palette, so I'm fine with that. But if you're expecting to get a full eye look out of these palettes, that's probably not gonna happen. And also, if you plan on using these palettes every day, you're probably not going to do that either. A lot of the shades are just really out there, so I think if you're looking for a palette that you want to use every day, I would probably buy one of the other Kylie Jenner palettes if you want it to be from her. Some of her more neutral ones, like the Burgundy palette and all those ones that are like normal. But like I was saying, I'm totally fine with these palettes not being for everyday use, and I'm also fine with not getting a full look out of them because I still think they're super pretty and I love the shades in them, so I'm fine with what's in this palette. But again, it's all up to you. So alright, so those are all the pros and cons that I'm going to talk about today concerning the new Kylie Jenner palettes. I hope that that'll help you determine whether or not you want to buy one. Also, right now I'm going to go ahead and insert a video of me swatching all the shades on my arms so you can kind of see how the colors look. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I hope that the pros and cons that I gave you and these swatches that I did will help you to decide whether or not you want to buy these new palettes from Kylie Jenner. If you guys like this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every week. Also, like I said, you should make sure to check out my social media. I will have my Twitter and my Instagram linked down below, so definitely go check me out. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!